Hi, everybody. Matt here from Matt Likes Comics, and welcome to the show tonight. It's an exciting time here because I've got three announcements tonight. Well, two for sure. A third one maybe. Um, with regards to number one, we're doing another giveaway at 381 subscribers. As we stand right now, we are at 293, which is 23 more than we were 10 days ago when I last talked. So thank you very much, everybody out there who's been subscribing. It's been appreciated. And as a result, I'm about to reveal what we're going to do for our giveaway. First prize is this mystery box that my friends at Kaboom Comics have helped me get. Kaboom Comics is located in just outside of Carleton Place, Ontario, in a little place called Franktown. You guys, if you watch Alan's channel, you may have seen his interview with Dave Martin. He did the interview one of the last shows we went to. He's a great guy. He's got a lot of deals, and inside here is 30 books. 30 books in my mystery box. But that's not all. The winner of the draw and the giveaway will also be getting a $25 gift credit at Bleecker Street Comics, which means that if you watch the Band of Brothers or if you just do business with Bleecker Street, if you're the winner of my contest, you will have a $25 credit to your name the next time you buy if you win the contest. So that's what I'm giving away for the next giveaway at 381 bucks. Subscribers. And tonight we have a guest, and it is the immortal Biggie Shack. Welcome,
yeah,
Biggie.
Thanks for having me, Matt. It sounds like an exciting contest. So is this going to be like a video you post, or you leave a comment? Or
I will do when it's time, I will do a video where you leave a comment, and then we'll live stream the winners. So when the time comes. So the other thing that I wanted to do today is as of the first week in November, specifically November 5th, I'm going to be doing a weekly show on Tuesdays. It'll be sort of similar to this, but we are going to have definitely a topic every time, and we're going to bring on guests, and we're going to try and play it a little bit like the old talk show format, because it should be a lot of fun with quick interviews and quick shows. My video out there with Mr. Lyle Hodson is doing really, really well. A lot of people really have liked it, and I want to say thank you to everybody for taking the time to spend a little bit of your day with me. Anyway, tonight we're going to do Superman Triangle Year covers. The Triangle Years were between 1991 and 2001. And in 2001, they gave up on it because it seemed to be a little bit much for people to do. So they decided to just go to Evelyn Callie. How are you? And so they decided to just go with doing it. The Triangle Years were there to help out people so that they knew what order to read all the Superman books. And as a result, they had a book weekly as a result. So you were able to constantly read new Superman stories. So tonight I invite Biggie to begin our little demonstration with some of his favorite Triangle Years Superman books.
Well, I have a couple examples. I didn't get to forge out a bunch of books. Unlike Matt, my collection is just smushed together. So
there's nothing wrong with that. No one will ever criticize anyone for the way they store things.
I do have a couple good examples. I was more in the frame mind of talking about my favorites. I will show a couple, but I think my favorites were the death and the return of Superman. And I think my favorite issue out of the triangles was the one where, why can't I think of the name of the Coast City gets blew up?
Yes, where the cyborg Superman blows up. That would be Superman 80.
Yeah, that's my favorite issue, probably I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm.
I have a really nice DGC Death of Superman with Dan Jurgens and Rubenstein's signature. But for now, let me get into an area with more light so I can show this off better. Hold on.
Well, while you're doing that, we're going to add another member to the show.
Cool.
Everybody out there, give a big Matt Likes Comic welcome to Alan, the comic collector geek.
Yay.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
All right.
Good to see you. How you been?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just taking it easy. My brain is sort of easy.
How's you felt today?
Okay. So.
So I'll show one of my triangle for now, and I'll save one for later if that's okay.
That is fine by me.
Okay.
Sure.
So this is Funeral for a Friend. It says -4, but it's the very
it was the
famous
fourth
cover.
one of the.
Make them big so we can see
I
it.
was just gonna say we're gonna make you big here. Awesome. That is one of the best covers of the run because you've got all the different heroes and the way they're showing their respect to Superman for who he was, and you've got a whole bunch of the Justice League and people who had been in the Justice League.
Yeah, and you notice they have the triangle right here. If that helps people.
What does that say? What does the triangle?
Number 6, 1993.
Which means it was
sixth book.
Sixth book of 1993, which is, by the way, I have every triangle issue.
Oh wow!
Yes,
I even made a spreadsheet on keeping track of what they are, so that at a quick moment I can look them up and not go which one is which, so that I can pull them out quickly for a story.
Yeah. How many triangle issues were there?
I can tell you in just a second.
So
let me open my Excel sheet. That'll tell me.
I'd like to say for this cover, some of the guys on the cover helped out a little bit, but shame on them for not helping during the final Doomsday battle. Not one of these guys was able to help old Superman out when he finally passed away. So kind of sad. And they regret that too. They all kind of feel bad if you read into it. But that's my one for now. I think you said from 99 to 2001, right?
Yes, and it turns out that there were 525 issues in the Triangle years. Okay. There were technically 525 issues.
Wow.
We've got 10 years. You've got 10 years, minimum 48. That doesn't surprise me. Because you're just
I didn't realize it was that many. I thought it may be like 15 or so.
Yeah, and in 2002, they only did 6, and 2 and 5 do not exist. So they for some reason they screwed that up and at the end. So 2001, 2 and 2001, 5 do not exist. Wow. So there's your answer there with regards to, because my sheet goes to 527. Let's see.
So why did they do it for so long? Like that's like a lot of triangle issues.
Okay, so it's actually 523 because I forgot to remove the first two my first two rows which had the information in it. So yeah, there's quite a bit of them. Hi Lyle, welcome to the show.
I was trying to find something.
Yeah. Well, I'll go big for a few minutes there. When you're ready, Alan, let me know, and we'll show. I'll come down.
Okay,
I'm going to show some quick ones that are covers that I liked out of the Triangle years. This is 1996's 43. This is during the final night, and I like this one because everybody out there knows that I'm a big Legion fan. Well, this one reintroduced the character of Pharaoh Lad, only they called him Pharaoh, and he's in the 21st century instead of the 30th. So, but he had the same origin story and the same other information, same name, same deformity, same power, all that sort of thing. So it was pretty cool to see. Next up, this is just one of my favorite Clark Kent turning into Superman ones. This was 2001 43. So getting close to the end of the Triangle years. Even though it was done in black and it's not my favorite style artistically, it is one of my favorite things with the Superman. Just the whole. Anytime he pulls out that emblem is made to be worn and seen. Next up here, another one of my favorite one. This is from Reign of the Superman. This is Adventures of Superman 502, which was 1993-19. And I like it because it's got a cover of Superboy, the clone, and Supergirl, Matrix, on there, and they're meeting for the first time. And if you were to read the content, the boy tries to spend his time hitting on the girl. So
That's cool.
that's what he was at the time. Okay, so Alan, are you ready?
Not at all.
Oh.
Not at all. I couldn't find it. I had a box of crime comics, but I have no idea where it is. And I'm looking for one that Steven showed.
Mm-hmm.
I have a copy of it, and I can't find it. Drives me crazy. So, when you see somebody shows a comic and you want to find that comic because you have it, you bought it, and
That's right.
but you don't know where it is. That's my case. I'm totally clueless of where it could be.
I got a couple more, Matt.
Okay, well, let's make Biggie big.
Sorry.
Good. That's fine, Alan. I mean, every bit.
No, just glad to have you, Alan. I'm not bringing too much. I'm only going to show
very
3 covers.
spontaneous and short tonight due to our next show. So,
yeah, me and Alan's triangle collection is inferior to Matt's, but we try.
Definitely, definitely.
But that doesn't matter. What I like to do is just share books, and if they're not exactly on point, it doesn't bother me. And I hope that it doesn't bother our crowd either. We're here to see comics.
Yeah, good to see Great Legend in the chat and Lyle Hobson.
Yep.
So this is the Superboy, I believe.
Yeah. Adventures of Superman with Superboy.
They all made this die cut where the symbol was on the inside. There was multiple covers to all their number ones, and this is a good example of the way. So this was Adventures of Superman. You had the Man of Steel. You had regular Action Comics. You had multiple titles going on at the same time. That's why you had the triangle going. So that's a good one. And my favorite triangle book I own, I actually dug it out just for Matt, is a 9.8 DGC.
Very nice.
That's Superman.
That is the only version I have. I've been trying to track down. I've been trying to track down the bagged Superman with the blood on it, but every time I see one, I don't think about it because I've got something else in my head, and then I go, "Oh, I just passed one." They usually don't get back.
On the back cover, it gives you a good example of why they had the triangle going, because there were so many titles, as you could see.
Yeah.
They got Justice League of America, Superman, Man of Steel, Action Comics, Superman, Man of Steel, Superman, Adventures of Superman, Adventures of Superman, and Action Comics. So it's pretty intense.
Yeah, that was something. As I said, they wanted to try and do it because Batman was selling like crazy. Batman was the top hero. Superman was actually not too far behind back then. Superman was just starting to wane. He was just starting to. He got passed by Batman, and at this time, they were they were similar to like this. Like it was like this: Superman, Batman, and then they sort of flipped in that early 90s. Okay.
So mine's is yours a newsstand too?
Yeah, mine is a newsstand as well, but I didn't pull it up.
Mine's direct.
So mine's a 9.8. I think they're all white pages, right? I think at that time it was not really the newsprint. So
Yes, they were moving away from it at the time. That is correct. This was
yeah,
the
but um, yeah, it's a pretty cool book. I think
no,
this is like the heart of the '90s. Like
well, this and people are forgetting, like not forgetting, but they don't remember like how big Nightfall and Death of Superman really was,
yeah, yeah.
because these were the first comic books in a long time to get media attention. Certainly, Batman since the Batman movie of '89, and Spider-Man had gotten a little bit of attention, but not to the extent that's the thing. Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman will always be the top three that people who don't follow comics will know more than,
Yeah.
and Spider-Man, Hulk, and Iron Man as well. But more people would know Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman off the top of their head than the
Those are,
others.
yeah, I'd say those are the three biggest. Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just trying to think of some other one. But
Now, I'll make you big here, there, Alan.
here's one you showed. You showed this recently, so I
That's
think
right.
that's
Yes,
my
it's
copy.
very nice. It's in my pile next to me.
It's a red kryptonite that makes everybody so wonky.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got to admit that at the time of the Silver Age, the red kryptonite idea, when it was new and fresh, was neat. But it got overused because they probably used it once every 3 months in one of the books, and it was a little much.
Yeah, but I think it's cool. This one has like a lot of first appearances. Like Triplicate Girl, Lightning Lad, or wait, who was it?
No, it was Lightning Lass in that one. Triplicate
Lightning
Girl.
Lass. I mean, Lightning Lass and Triplicate, isn't it?
No, it was just Lightning Lass in this book. Triplicate Girl was Action Comics 276 with Phantom Girl and Brainiac 5 and a bunch of the other ones like Sunboy.
This had more than one first appearance, though.
No, this one only had the one.
Lightning Lass? Just Lightning Lass? Okay.
Just Lightning Lass.
Okay.
Sometimes them labels ain't right, Alan. I don't trust them.
No, this doesn't have anything on the label.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything. But
there's good proof in what I said. There you go.
and this is the other one.
First outside.
So I actually threw in my raw copy.
Look at that. You double bagged it. Look at you. Hey.
I got that's my ode to Biggie. It just I feel like they always get separated some reason, so I wanted to keep them together. So
well, I have to admit, Biggie, when we were talking about storage earlier, there's another good one.
This is my copy of Superman #1.
First the major Bronze Age Neil Adams cover. That is very impressive.
Yeah. So this is one where a lot of people think it's Superman 1 because of the big one.
Yeah. But it's really the #1 selling comics superhero.
Yeah. Do you think they did that on purpose?
Actually, there was a purpose to that. Denny O'Neil has said on many occasions that the one was to draw people's attention that this was the first issue when they were trying to depower him a bit.
Oh, okay. But I think they were trying to like leverage.
But they were trying that was done to get the eyes.
A lot of people fail to mention that he also defeats Kryptonite in this issue.
That's right. This is the Kryptonite.
Well, he's breaking the Kryptonite chain, so yeah.
Yes, because all the Kryptonite turns to iron based on a nuclear reaction.
Oh wow! Okay.
A bomb goes off, and
now I always found that this leg is too short. If you look at the proportions of the legs,
welcome to the show.
Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, it does look that. It does look a little.
This one looks really elongated, and this one looks too short.
But I think it was an attempted perspective that didn't quite come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this leg should be more down to here.
A little longer, maybe.
Yeah, it just looks a little weird. But I always like this cover. It's a great cover.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the ones. I'll get some more stuff. I have like another box right next to me, but.
Well, I'm going to show a couple of the ones that that people I don't think remember very much. During the Triangle period, there was also that period in 1997 to 98 where Superman became an electrical being.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
This is one of the covers from that era where electrical Superman. He was Superman Red and Superman Blue for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
Superman Blue is the one that used to be. Yeah.
And Blue ended up being the one that got done the most and was the actual Clark Kent in the end. But here he is about to hit Luthor, and
You know what's funny about that, Matt, is that some of the amalgam comics, that was DC's representation of Superman, was Blue Superman in some of
hi
those issues.
Daniel Barry, glad you can make it.
You know what I mean, though, Matt? Like at that
Yeah.
at time of the amalgamation, they used a Blue Superman as the representation of Superman.
Yes, that is true. No, that is true because at the time that was the Superman of the books.
Right.
Here's one of Blue Superman beating the crap out of Parasite, where he actually gets to defeat Parasite this time because he's electrical based, and Parasite can't handle the power, power from him because it's more than he can absorb because it's of a different nature than Superman before. And here we have Adventures of Superman 576, which is 2000, issue 11. And this is part of the storyline where Superman finally becomes himself again, and he's no longer the electrical person. I've always thought,
So how long was he electrical for?
About a year, just over a year.
Wow.
Because the first part of the story was his red and blue, and then he became the next part was him living as blue, and then they switched him over.
I got a question for you, Matt. So, did you collect all of these as a kid?
Yes, I was always. I mean, I got rid of them and I bought them again, but I was always into Superman from day one. I was buying Superman from 1977 on for
God
myself.
bless your parents, man. Your parents are awesome parents too.
Yeah, well, the thing that I lucked out on is that I had a store just down the street, and I did a lot of like things like I cut grass for people, I delivered papers, I did shoveled driveways and all that stuff. Like I did a lot of that stuff so I could afford my hockey cards and comics. That's just what I did.
Very
So I
good.
did the same, but for my coin collection.
Yeah.
I was collecting coins by that point.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, Alan, you weren't here, and most of the crowd I don't think was here at the beginning of the thing. I'm going to do things quickly now that we've got people to see them.
Yeah, keep showing us
Yes.
examples, and we could talk about what we think about your triangle books. I think would be good.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the prizes for my giveaway. This is the mystery box. Okay, from my friend Dave Martin at Kaboom Comics, just from Franktown, Ontario, just outside of Carleton Place in here. He is on he's on Facebook. Alan has met him. He did an interview with him a couple months ago when we were at a show together. And so like he goes to a lot of shows in Ottawa. He's a good guy and he will give you great deals. He has a lot of stuff from Golden down. Also involved, the winner will get a $25 credit with Bleecker Street Comics. So if you go to the Band of Brothers auction, or if you just buy off of Bleecker on a regular basis, if you're the winner of my contest, you will have a $25 gift card basically to Bleecker. Cool. So the other
how far are you away from that now?
Well, as of before this broadcast, I was at 293, and we're going for 381. So we're just over 90 away.
Okay, so we got a little bit to go.
Yeah, actually, I got six subs in the last 30 hours. So
wow, actually, I went down 2 subs. I was like, what's going on? Why are people leaving me?
But with regard I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. But with regards to the channel, I'm also the first week in November, starting with that, I'm going to come on every Tuesday night, probably at 8 o'clock Eastern, and have a little show, whether it's one like this, or whether there will always be comics. There will be topics to discuss. We will have different guests all the time. I will be actively asking the crowd, send in those comments so we can have debates if necessary. Yeah, Lyle says I'm at 293. So, yeah.
Okay. Well,
By
if
the
anyone's
way,
watching that hasn't subscribed, they should.
By the way,
subscribe.
Lyle and my interview with Lyle has reached 100 views faster than any other video I've ever done.
Wow.
Yeah,
Way to
it's
go, Lyle.
Yeah, it was a good interview, by the way.
yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on with me and the channel at the moment. I hope everybody joins us when we do the regular show. Because, like, for example, might ask Mr. Lyle to join me one night if he's interested. I might ask Kane Munin if he's interested. There's lots of you out there that are fans, and quite simply, I want to hear all about your collections. I want to talk to everybody. I love.
That's what I feel.
Well, I grabbed a couple more books, man.
Great, I'll make you big, Biggie.
Hey, Alan, help me out with this. I know you recently got one of these. Is this a Win Mortimer cover, or am I crazy?
I think it's Win Mortimer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is too. This is Action 180.
Yes, that's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. It's I just think it's so cool that he's doing a magic trick on the cover.
Yeah.
I like the magic trick ones. It's a thing.
Yeah, there are so many. Over the years, there's probably at least 20 covers where Superman is performing on stage, or Superboy in some manner, whether whether he's doing a mind trick or a demonstration of his powers, or he's on TV, accepting an award from the president, or the president is pretending to be Superman to save his secret identity, that kind of stuff.
Now, this is my favorite Superman artist. It's Jack Burnley, and I actually got it from a person in your chat right now, Cali Comics, is Superman 38.
Yes, this is a good one too. I love the fact that they're showing that he's invulnerable at this point. Back then, he only a bursting shell could break him, but still, the shears were nothing.
I need to get that Harley Quinn where it's got the chainsaw.
I've been trying to get that one. I just lost a bid on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard one to get, that one.
Is it? I haven't really went after it, but I know I need to get it.
Well, no, the one that you have there. I mean.
Oh, this one. Yeah, leave it alone, Alan. You don't need that.
I missed out on the first appearance of Composite Superman because it was stolen out of my cart. But on one of my orders coming in from, I've got the second appearance of the Composite Superman coming in. And it's also the first appearance of the alien Zan that, convinces Joe Meach to become Composite Superman again. It's pretty interesting stuff. I can't wait for my order to get here. I've been waiting a couple weeks now.
Alan showed that Neil Adams Superman 1 or whatever it was, the Neil Adams cover. I also think the one with the what's the guy's name? The first appearance of the Hitman, or what I'm talking about, with the real life photo background.
Yeah, the 419. You're the human target. You're
Human target, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's probably my favorite, but that one ain't bad.
Well, that is the most expensive book of the 1970s.
Damn.
That costs even more than that 233 there that Alan just showed.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And Neil Adams absolutely hated that cover. He hated any cover where there was a photo in the background that he was drawing on top.
Well, my favorite Neil Adams Superman cover is probably either 134 or probably Superman Ali. That's probably my favorite.
Superman Ali, that was a big seller. Every time I saw him, he was selling those a lot. And the last year I saw him in Ottawa, he had the hard bound copies for $130 a piece. Now it came with an autograph and a personalized note, but still, that was a little much.
Oh,
now
sorry.
I
was trying to grab something to show you guys, but I was trying
That's fine.
to find it. Here's the Superman Ali, though.
Yeah. That is a good one. I mean, like,
This is the real one.
Yeah, I would rather have that, like the original.
I mean, they just reprinted this recently with in
yeah.
foil.
There's still copies at Rob's. Oh,
Yeah.
which reminds me, anybody who's local to Ottawa, Rob was broken into last week.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes, the Myths, Legends, and Comics. has been broken into. They caught him on camera.
Yes.
Rob has posted on Instagram the footage. So if you're from Ottawa or that area, Rob is asking people to look on his Instagram and see if they maybe recognize the guy, because the guy went for specific books.
He wasn't wearing a comic collector geek shirt or anything, was
It was Alan.
he?
Wasn't you or I. So
Wow, that's really messed up. So did they obviously they were a comic collector and knew what they were buying.
actually no. I would think based on the books he did
Just-
take, that he wasn't a collector per se. He was just looking to get a quick fix to
Yeah,
sell.
hold on. What does that mean by the books he selected? Was it not the best ones to get, or explain?
No, he didn't. He grabbed. It tells me that he's not a comic collector.
Oh, so he just grabbed.
I'm not going to say what he took because Rob told me, but let's just say they're not expensive books.
That is very interesting.
That's weird. Weird. So
Yeah,
he
he
just
did not
grabbed.
take anything off the wall.
Okay, that's weird.
It's very well. If you look at the footage on Instagram, it is very weird footage. Anyway, so if Lau or Brett or
Did
anybody
he steal all the zombie tramp or what was it?
No, no. He didn't go near the zombie trap. Anybody out there from the Ottawa area, give the
I'll
they
check.
weren't
Send me the
dropping.
link and I'll check it out. I'll check
yeah,
that out.
I'll send you that later. But on Instagram at Miss Legends and Heroes, check it out. He's got four. He's got 4 cameras. He caught him on 3 of them. So
Wow.
I can't believe it. Like it's been up for about 48 hours now. So I told him I'd mention it on the show tonight, so that any local people here would give it a look.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not probably going to know anyone locally that would have.
No, but
Yeah, it's probably some
I'm
homeless person would be my guess.
I would think so too. And he's certainly not going to get any money for the books he took.
Yeah.
You know. However, he basically
well.
basically I think he took stuff he thought was valuable but wasn't.
So you know what's funny? He probably caused more damage than just the books that he stole, right?
He kicked in one of the windows.
Oh, jeez.
Rob has the window fixed today when I was in, but
That's crazy though.
did you get there today? No, I would guess not, eh?
No, I didn't. No, it was a bit rough.
No, Lyle, it was definitely not Pierre Poilievre. I'm sorry. I recognize that person, and he's not the one on camera. And that's the thing that we both were amazed by. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. What surprised us the most was that, like he was like this.
Oh, he was like trying to hide his face, or
No, he didn't hide his face. He was like
he
this.
did the hood. Oh, he probably thought the camera was from down, like looking down. So he's like got a hood and
like, but as I said, so you can base it like it's a fuzzy picture, but it's enough.
Okay.
Oh, I know you were joking, Lyle. That's why I was just, but that is why, like, if you look at the footage, you might be able to see and recognize who it might be. That's all. So that's out of the way. That was what I was forgetting earlier when I was first doing the news on the thing. So I'm glad you're feeling better, Alan. I really appreciate you coming tonight. I really appreciate you coming, Biggie. I'm going to do a couple more books, and then I think we'll wrap it up for tonight because we are all going on to Biggie's channel at 8 o'clock for our comic collector club, where we're doing this one here, All-Star Squadron Annual 3.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Gonna be a good one.
This is a type of cover that I've always found kind of cool. They did this a lot during the Silver Age, and then it seemed to have gone away. But here they brought it again for Adventures of Superman 517 with the huge letters.
Oh, yeah.
You used to get this a lot on the Silver Age books. Like, remember the Batman book where it was like trapped under letters and such? I thought it was...
I think of it as more of his... like a Neil Adams thing or Nick Cardy or those kind of guys.
That's possible, but I remember the one Batman book where everything was
Big letters.
big letters. So I mean, now here is
I'm thinking
another
of like Aquaman, where they had the trade dress really big, and it's kind of
Yeah, exactly. Now I pulled this one out because it reminded me of our friend Steven Gentner, and it's because it's a pinball machine.
oh, that's cool.
Superman is caught in a giant pinball machine by the prankster,
Nice.
and I thought it was a good one. So I got this one, and this is the last one I'm going to show. I pulled this one because it looked like in the background it looks like a kid's drawing, and it sort of reminded me of my own kids when they were drawing as kids. And we've got a classic looking Superman on the cover from the that looks like it's from the it's not, but it looks like it's done in the style of Kurt Swan.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
Anyway, that is basically what we've got for tonight. I really appreciate everybody that's come by. We're going to do the draw like we did before, where I'll do a video when we get there saying, okay, we're ready, and make your comments here, and we'll pick from that video. We'll do a live stream on basically the week after on this new show that I'm doing Tuesday nights. We'll do a live stream and give it away.
Okay. So you mean Wednesday nights?
No, I announced earlier that starting the week of November 5th, and I picked November
Okay.
5th on purpose, everybody. I'm sure you all know why. If you view the V for Vendetta, okay. I'm going to start doing a weekly show on the Tuesday nights, just whatever's on.
Is November 5th Guy Fawkes Day?
It is.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I probably should have been more clueful.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why, V for Vendetta, right?
Yes, I got that. That's
so-
why I got the reference. So that's why.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for joining me tonight. Thanks Biggie. Thanks Alan. I hope you guys come watch us on Biggie Shack's channel tonight. When we cover our review. So you have everybody here. Thank you very much. And we'll have a great night.
Bye, everybody. Thanks,
Bye,
man.
everybody.